Everyone loves a good meatball, right? I'm making Keftedes. I always start with a tomato. I could have chopped it or I could have put it in a food processor, but I like to do it the old-fashioned way, which is to grate it. So the whole point is to start with a full tomato and end up with a piece of butterfly tomato skin. What you're left with is called tomato concassé, or just really finely chopped fresh tomato. This is a combination of ground beef and ground pork. The reason I add tomato is it adds moisture to the mixture, and it also gives a nice color. I'm gonna start to knead this. I grated my onion in exactly the same way as my tomato. Don't be afraid to use your hands. The next ingredient is milk. I add it by sight. What you want is a meat mixture that's extremely moist, but still firm enough to hold its shape. I want to show you this before I add the breadcrumbs to it. This will hold its shape. The meatballs, I can form them. And these are just plain, fresh breadcrumbs. And mint is the telltale seasoning in a Greek meatball. This is about 2 teaspoons of salt in here for 1.5 pounds of meat. And a little bit of pepper. You can make them kind of any size you want. I like to make them about 1.25 inches in diameter. You know, this is meze, right? So the whole point is to pop them in your mouth, you know, one at a time, and to enjoy them. Once I shape them, I put them in the refrigerator for about a half hour or so. I'm frying up my Keftedes. And what we want on the Keftedes is a really nice, deep brown color. I'm frying in Greek olive oil. I always dredge my meatballs in a little flour to get that crispy exterior. You don't want to overcrowd the frying pan because that will bring down the temperature of the oil and they won't cook so fast and they'll be greasy. So these are all pretty much ready. And these really do make the perfect bite-sized meze. I can't resist. I've got to taste these. They are so tender, crisp on the outside and really minty. That is so good.